Okay, I'm here.
You're here too?
Yeah.
I'm Christine.
I'm Jamie.
It is the War of Lost Hearts series by Carissa Broadbent finale.
Hope you got your gowns and your crowns on, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I got my hand-me-down sweater from Jamie that has some marker stains from my children. But in my mind, it's a gown.
Mm-hmm.
It is a gown.
We do have makeup on.
I did put makeup on today.
Yep.
Thank you for noticing.
So,
and I did my hair.
Yeah.
So we are beauties.
Mm-hmm.
Beauties.
Ready for the finale show.
Ready. Today, I don't know if any of you have been here for a finale before, but we do a little bit of like an award ceremony just to cover the things that we love about a series or duology. So we're just going to talk about what our favorite cocktails are. So we're going to do a cocktail countdown, we call it. And then whoever has done the best cocktails of the series gets to wear the cocktail crown. And Jamie has won like the last 3.
Sure have.
So I really want to win today.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some of our favorite moments, if there's any more, negative or cringe moments that we want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about different castings that we've had, if there's any that are our favorite. We're going to do what, like our ultimate loser? Who's the loser of the series?
Yep, overall MVP.
Losers are, and overall MVP. So who's our grand winner?
Yes.
Our character winner. So let's get to it.
Okay.
But let's do the cocktails first, though.
Oh, okay.
We always do cocktails first.
That's very true.
Okay, let's do cocktail countdown.
So I need to do my cocktail. Like, say my cocktail first, right?
Oh, yeah, we didn't even... Oh, sorry. You need to talk about what the finale cocktail is.
Yes. So I did... It's from Drinks with Danica on Instagram. She has lots of good cocktails. So I wanted to do something for Tasana and Max's wedding. They didn't really get much for it.
They didn't.
Yeah. So in previous episode, I did the French 75 for a wedding. So this one, it's the Pear French 77. And it is supposed to be champagne. We did Prosecco, gin, pear juice, elderflower liqueur, and lemon juice. And I called it the Farliones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. My other name was going to be For the Hope of It All. Because I talk about hope a lot. And that's a Taylor Swift lyric. But I feel like the Farliones is probably better.
I don't know if Dasana would take his last name.
Yeah, I agree. But... it's just fun to say.
Too bad.
Yeah. I don't think that. I say, like, you don't have your husband's last name, and I still say the first sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. The Farliones Vistek.
Yes.
It doesn't roll off the tongue.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
The Farliones.
Ooh.
Okay, what did you think of this cocktail?
I liked it. Oops. We kind of talked about, I feel like it would have been better without the gin.
There was something about the gin and elderflower liqueur combo that I didn't love.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, the other ingredients are good and go together.
I liked, like, the pear a lot. It was very light.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, the gin kind of threw it off a little bit for me.
Yeah, we haven't done a lot of pear.
No. And that's, like, my favorite fruit. But yeah, I wasn't mad at it.
Okay, well, we got to fit it into our countdown.
Yep.
Which we have.
Mm-hmm.
What's your least favorite drink of the series that we've done?
I'm so sorry, because it's my favorite character, but Samrin.
Yeah, that's mine too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Look, I knew that plum wine was going to be experimental.
Yeah.
It wasn't my favorite.
I love that you always do experiment. It's just...
I do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to switch it up, try new things.
Mm-hmm.
But it was plum wine, club soda, mint, lemon... Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was it. It's just like, is plum wine your taste? That's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next one, which is number 7, I guess?
Yeah. For Nira. So sorry.
Okay, mine was the finale drink.
Oh!
Elderflower liqueur is getting on my nerves.
It's fair. So our drinks today really didn't do well.
No, our last few drinks didn't go well. Yeah, it's just not my favorite.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay, number 6.
Ishka.
Okay, mine was breathtakingly functional.
Oh.
This one was a really difficult one because I felt like if it was done correctly, it would have been way higher for me. But it was like really hard to gauge how much I liked it because it was warm.
Oh, I think I made it again after because I did like it.
Because it was lavender simple syrup. What is the absolute elix? What is that? What does that just mean? Vodka.
I think it's just vodka.
Okay. So lavender simple syrup, vodka, coconut water, egg white, and lemon juice. Like that sounds fantastic, and I think when we sipped it, it was good. But we didn't have any ice in the house, and so
Yeah.
it kind of just it was hard to gauge how good it was. But yeah, that was a really hard one.
Okay.
Okay, number 5.
The Farliones.
Okay, which was a family drink.
Yes.
Okay, mine was Ishka.
Okay.
So it was a golden dream drink. So it was orange juice, cream. What else was in it?
Oh my God, what was in it?
I know, it's your drink.
I know.
It was vanilla liqueur and vodka. Number 4.
Tisana.
Okay, mine was Esnara.
Oh, okay.
This was one of yours, so like another elderflower liqueur one.
Mm-hmm.
Prosecco, creme de cassis. I like this one.
Yes, same. And then, can I say the Tisana?
Yeah.
Was the pisco sour, so pisco lime, egg white, rhubarb, simple syrup.
I could have put a pisco sour number 1 because I love a pisco sour.
Mm-hmm.
I notched myself down because I did a rhubarb simple syrup, but I couldn't really taste the rhubarb.
Yeah. That's just, it was those type of drinks I just don't like as much. That's my like lemoniness.
Yeah, and you said it when we added the egg white, you said it was better.
Yes, it was.
Okay, number 2.
No, number 3.
Wasn't that number 3?
No.
Okay, number 3.
Breathtakingly functional.
Okay. And mine was Tisana, the pisco sour.
So we're kind of on the same page a bit.
Breathtakingly functional. You liked it even though it was warm.
Yeah, I did.
You're like, I don't care. Take it hot.
I feel like I had it again after.
Yeah. Okay, number 2.
Esnara.
Mine was Nira.
Oh.
Nira. And I knew you were not gonna
Yeah.
like this was gonna be low for you. We know that I like a bitter drink. I like Campari. Mm-hmm. So Nura's drink was an Old Pal. It's whiskey, Campari, dry vermouth, and lemon. And I would have it again. I want to make it again.
Yeah. I wish I did enjoy it, that stuff, because there's so many drinks with that in it, and that they are popular and people like them.
Yeah.
My taste, it just...
You're not a Campari gal.
Yeah, it attacks my taste buds. Number 1?
Number 1. Max's Garden.
Yeah.
You had Max's Garden?
I did.
I thought you didn't even like Max's Garden.
No, I did.
Okay, well, you seemed very underwhelmed.
I think
you were kind of like, it was alright.
Yeah, but then compared to the rest of them, it was my favorite.
Oh.
I feel like none of these really...
blew you away.
Yeah, I didn't love any of the cocktails, to be honest. Like, none of them were, I was like, oh, this is for sure number 1.
Oh, Max's Garden was for sure number 1 for me. I loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't, there was none of the cocktails really were like, yes, so Max's Garden.
Yes. Yeah. So Max's Garden is a herbaceous sangria for our guy that loves gardening. Mm-hmm. This is like the longest ingredient list ever. Thyme, rosemary, and sage simple syrup, dry vermouth, white wine, a full bottle, apricot liqueur. You should really try apricot liqueur if you haven't already. Lime juice, club soda, and then some fresh fruit, plums and limes and apricots, and then some fresh herbs.
And then if you want to get real creative, you can do some rose ice cubes like Christine did.
I tried so hard.
You did.
I tried so hard.
Yeah. Congratulations to Max's Garden for number 1. I don't know if that's ever happened.
Where we've agreed?
You had the same number 1. Yeah.
We've never agreed on a number 1.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. Even though I feel like Max's Garden is like everything else sucks. So this is your first one.
Hey, still got there though.
It's number 1 in my heart though.
Okay, so we have to add. Well, congratulations.
I'm a winner.
Yay. That's exciting for you. Good job.
Finally.
And top cocktail.
What do I win?
half a bottle of apricot liqueur that you bought.
Yeah, that I bought with my own money.
And some plums.
We do have plums.
Yeah.
I could make another sangria.
Ooh. I love a sangria.
If you make any of these, let us know. That would make our life.
Oh my god, I'd be so excited. Okay. What's up next?
Favorite moments.
Okay.
Do you want to start with Daughter of No Worlds?
So, first one that came to mind. At first, there was nothing. Then, bubbles started to rise around him faster and faster, like the water was leaping to a boil. Or, a particularly childish image popped into my head and refused to leave. I couldn't help myself. I pinched my nose. Max! I breathed aghast. Enthralled, it's very rude to do that in front of others. For a moment, Max just looked confused, then realization swept over his face and his mouth flattened into a very tense, very straight line. Tisana, ascended help me. Was that a fart joke? I just stood there pinching my nose and grinning.
Ugh.
I love that moment.
That's the winner.
Yeah. Of all the books.
The fart joke is the winner.
Yeah. And because then it just goes, like, throughout the series, they always have, like, little, like, immature moments like that, and they're my favorite.
Yeah, Tisana is exactly my humor. It's hilarious. Like, even the penis joke.
Yes.
And I don't know if that's the third or the second.
That's the third.
The third.
Yeah.
And all the men are standing around just being like... and I'm like, that's so funny. You guys, why are you laughing? She's so funny.
Yeah. Just because, like, she's so serious and so, like, driven and all these things, but then she's also just, like, so silly. And I love that they're, like, silly together like that.
Yeah, it's so great.
Yeah. And I feel like that was also, like, for them, like, a very first, like, moment like that. Like, an unserious moment for them.
Yes, and I think especially because their relationship was, like, he was a teacher, she was a student, so it became more like friends.
Yeah, and she was, like, not even sure he even liked her. Yeah, it's the best.
Obviously, the breathtakingly functional moment is an important moment for everybody in the world.
That's right. I love that quote.
I figured you should have something both beautiful and functional like you. Max?
Oh.
You think I'm functional? I think that you are breathtakingly functional. Did I do it justice?
You did. So good.
Sorry, I ruined it.
Oh, that's good. I also just shout out, I love the I must ask, did you get the coat to match the bird or the bird to match the coat?
Oh, the bird in the coat. Yeah. The bird in the coat. Mm-hmm. It's such, like, just a curious and observant way of being about the world, which she is, so great at.
Yep, I agree.
Obviously, in the last episode, we talked about the painting scene.
Yes.
And Max discovers that painting in that man's, he's trying to sell all his paintings, and Max is like, oh, he's got these shitty paintings.
Yeah.
And he's walking around intoxicated, finds them. But it's a really big moment for him. And he says, I had forgotten that people could be that way. I'd forgotten that someone somewhere was painting terrible pictures of their wife in a garden. I was so far gone that I didn't even remember that the kind of mundane contentment actually existed, least of all in the same moments as such terrible things.
And that's when he then decides to do his garden.
Yes. And then he did his gardening.
Oh.
Yes.
There's also, like, the if you can do it, I can do it in this book. Which I like, that they say to each other, if you can do it, I can do it. It's like first in this book, and then throughout it, they will say that to each other.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, it's another one of their things. I have a sticker that says it.
They have a lot of things.
They do. And this is also where
Look at Me is another one.
Oh, I do like that.
Do you have that down?
No, I also forgot about it. And I know I don't have, like, the whole quote down, but this is also where, at some point, she says it's a privilege to do nothing.
Yes.
Which is probably the fart joke, and then that is my favorites from this series.
Yeah, and a quote about slavery.
Yes. Also, just, like, shout out to, she has her red dress moment in this book, which I loved.
Oh, that was so great. Was Zareth dancing with Zareth?
Yeah. And you also have this same one, that Nura's quote.
Oh, yeah, when Nura says, men want power because it makes them feel good. Women want power because it lets us do things.
Yeah.
Completely different experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Max one that we liked when they were at the cabin together and she was getting to know him.
Yes.
At least I was doing something, unlike Max, who seemed fairly committed to doing absolutely nothing ever. On a particularly cold day, he stepped outside, shivered, looked up at the sky, and declared, "I'm not made for this." Before wandering back into the house, I quickly learned that Max was apparently only made for an exceptionally narrow set of environments, temperatures, activities, and interactions.
That's right.
Which is relatable.
Yeah. He is the most relatable.
We are Max, and Max is us.
Yes. I love you, Max. Another one that I liked when she's doing like her testing or whatever, which I feel like I thought you had down.
I do, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm both disgusted and impressed by the delight with which you flaunt your superiority over a bunch of children. At least try to look like you aren't enjoying it quite so much.
Why?
Some might call it distasteful.
But not you.
No, not me. I love him. I love him.
Okay, there was this, when I was looking up a popular quotes in this series, like what are other people looking at? I came across one that I have no recollection of, but it's a Cyril quote. So Cyril says, once many years ago, he had told me, Tasana is saying this about Cyril.
Okay.
Once many years ago, he had told me that his grandfather used to say that every moment in life was a coin with one dark side and one light. They fell on the ground with one side facing up, but the other always lay beneath it, there but hidden. Cyril always saw both sides of the coin, even when fate handed him nothing but darkness.
That was like the very, very beginning of the first book.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, I think the first, like, intro to him.
It's a really good one, though.
It is. I agree.
The ability to, like, maintain a wide view of the world and circumstances when, like, so many things don't go your way is, like, a pretty, I don't know, it's a pretty cool little saying.
Yeah, I like it.
Cyril's grandpa.
Good job, Cyril's grandpa. Also, the first book, just the whole Max and Tasana falling in love part.
Great.
Yeah, could read that.
Yep.
Forever. Okay, what do you got for book 2?
Book 2, I would just like to say the Aoife storyline in general was very surprising, and I could see a world in which if Carissa wasn't as good at her job, she could write a Tasana and Max story and pull it into a series. But this introduction of Aoife and this storyline elaborating more with Zareth and with Nura and their storylines, with Ishka and the Fae. I just feel like this book expanded into so many different legs of this story that made it like so, had given it such more depth and like cleverness in the plot and surprises and twists. Like, I was just happily surprised by Carissa's writing, especially in this book, because again, like, if you just read the first book, you're like, oh, this could just be a classic romantasy where we're just like focusing on Max and Tasana and they're just gonna like conquer the world together and that's the story, which could exist and could be an okay series, but Carissa
with her bringing
took
like
it
Rachel
above
and
beyond with this Aoife storyline, which is, I think, the star of this series, if I could say.
Well, and I think it's like she brings Tasana and Max together, and I just think like the three of them and their relationship with one another is so interesting, and I think also showing of like Max's character before Rachel, you kind of get like who he is and what he was about, and then seeing how he is after, but then Tasana and how she handles and speaks to Rachel and understands. You see a lot of her in that. And I don't have like any specific quotes for like Aoife Rachel, but I do really, really like her character, and it was so interesting. And then kind of then seeing in this last book how, like you said, like her just childlike, how just really kind of more becoming aware of that and seeing that with her.
It creates such interesting dynamics between the three of them, and then it like again,
and it gives us another love story, which is, and it's a very complicated, not usual love story.
And we have really strong side characters and side stories. If we think of Ishka, if we think of Mishka, if we think of Zareth,
Nura.
Yeah. There's, yeah.
And then I also just think, and then bringing like in the Aoife, Rachel, that, like, or Aoife before, and the exploration of like human and fae together, and how that was like getting more of the history on that and like understanding, and then getting like the future look on that as well. Oh, it is by Rachel, kind of. So I think this was more near the beginning. So it's Dishonor gods. My gaze slipped out to the ocean because suddenly the sight of him, the sight of the way he looked at me, was too overwhelming, and for a moment he made everything feel surmountable. But then Rachel's voice unfurled in my mind like a thread of smoke in the darkness. He is right, it whispered. You are never alone. I loved it.
I'd like to give you a special award for voices. Do we need to do a separate award for voices? Because I think you won with Rocher this series. With, I think probably like a really close runner-up to my Tisana.
So bad, I hate it.
You think I'm breathtakingly functional?
Oh.
It's pretty accurate. I do want to say a quote of like...
Yeah, go ahead.
Nura kind of continuing to go down her path. But just like, I guess it like emphasizes her motivation to where she ultimately goes to. And she's talking to Tisana. Maybe one day you'll stand where I do. You'll cut away every weakness. You'll make every sacrifice, and the world will look at you and sneer at your inhumanity as if you didn't just become everything they told you to be. So now in hindsight, that's her kind of turning.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just like she's like trying to climb the ladder and break the glass ceiling, you know? It's like she's starting to go like, oh, yeah, and now you get to this place of power and people still don't give a, you know? It's dark.
I know.
And then they're like, yeah, don't be this way. And she's like, it's like, oh, you finally climbed to the top and now it feels really, really awful. So now you gotta find something else to grasp onto. And she grasped onto war.
She did. And one vision. I would also, I think it was this book, shout out to the moment when Tisana realized that Max learned Thrall.
Oh, that was a great moment.
Right? It made my ovaries start kicking.
They were kicking.
They were. I was like, yes, Max.
Mm-hmm.
It's so special.
Yeah, your fallopian tubes were doing some gymnastics.
That's right, they were.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. They started playing tunes. Really. You know the song that comes to mind? Remember the song?
What?
Give it to me, baby.
Oh my god. And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Okay, great song.
I need to put that on playlist. Get some old Offspring. I also like Moth got drunk in this one, and then I don't have this quote down, but him and Max then have a conversation after he kills someone for the first time.
Yes, that was great.
Yeah, and just Max kind of being like, I'm not, like how like Brian is, and he
says like, don't lose your humanity to Moth, and then he's also acknowledging like, I'm not like other boys.
Yeah, like, I'm sensitive and it's fine.
I can't be like Bran or Nura and be cold.
Yeah, and like it's okay to be that way. So I loved that moment with him. Yeah,
and special shout out just to Max as a character. And we said this in a previous episode just about him being the main guy.
Yeah,
and
he's
how
not
different.
Yeah.
He is portrayed in a really great way.
Yeah.
He's sensitive and he never has any sort of complex. Because I feel like there's some guys who are like a little bit, like some main character guys are like, oh, I don't know, I can't unleash my control. Max never struggles with that. He is from the beginning like just allowing Tisana to be who she is. He doesn't have any...
She's like, I need to go do this. He's like, okay.
He has no... Yeah, I don't need to be... You go do your thing, girl.
Yeah, but like I think it was the first... And I think like she needed to sleep. She should have been She should have been doing all this. And then she was like, no, I need to go do this. So he's like, okay, I'm coming with you. Like, I'm not going to tell you what you need. This is what you need right now. Fine.
Yeah.
I'll be with you every step of the way.
That is how they all should be built.
Right. And if you are building that, please message us. Specifically me, not Christine. She's married.
Just send some emails. I don't know.
Little bio, maybe. We'll also have a podcast and a dating show.
I mean, if that's what you need.
I need something, guys.
Oh, the moment that we realize that Rocher means no one.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Sad. Let's just name all the sad things. Okay, I have a long one.
Oh, I forgot about one from the first one.
Okay, say that one.
Okay, so it's when they were first fighting, when she first has her magic or whatever. And it's from Max's POV. And he's like, I was no longer looking at a woman. I was looking at a fucking goddess. A goddess of death and vengeance and utter indiscriminate destruction. She could be nothing else, standing there in her white jacket so spattered with blood that it soaked crimson. Sword raised, those scarlet butterflies forming a cape around her shoulders. Just because the chapter right before it was Tasana saying how crazy she probably looked.
Yeah.
Going, this is the first time she's had, like, Reishi's magic. Then goes to Max. She's a fucking goddess.
Yeah, she looks great.
Yeah, I just enjoyed that.
Okay, well, to continue on with Tasana and Max. Tasana says, sometimes in moments like this, there was so much I wanted to say to Max that the prospect of forcing all of that emotion to mere syllables seemed laughable. I had spent my entire life being ripped from what I loved. My heart never could grow roots because every few years they would be hacked away. You learn to live without them. You learn to find love where it doesn't exist, like in the superficial kindness of a cruel man. You learn to accept the loss as a part of you and pretend you don't mourn every severed connection. I had forgotten that it was possible for the roots of someone's affection to run so deep, so solid, I could build a life in the branches of this tree. I could cradle a generation's future nestled in its leaves. But I still had so many scars, and it's hard to dream when you're surrounded by ashes of loss. Hard not to wonder if whatever scraps you have left over are even worth offering someone who deserves so much. I squeezed my eyes shut. They prickled. I love you, I choked out. Love. The word was all I had. Still, it didn't feel like enough.
Oh, that is really good. God damn it.
That was such a moving quote.
It really is. It was very beautiful. Okay, so I do have... I was conflicted. So I was going to pick Samron as my overall MVP.
Are you going to MVP?
No.
Oh.
I'm just explaining this.
Jumped in.
But I'm now not going to. It's just a quote I had for him. He had some other more meaningful quotes, but I liked this one. Because it's also his, like, the lightness that he could bring with his comments. And obviously, like, his and Max's friendship. So this is after Max and Tasana have made love for the first time. And he's walking back to his tent. Sammer says, Max, what's this? He pointed to his tent. I knew this was not going anywhere in my favor. I'd love to play this game, but I have all kinds of important things to do. This is a tent, a shelter constructed of fabric. Fabric is a material not known for its sound-dampening qualities. He said all of this in that perpetually smooth, calm voice, but his tired eyes glittered with laughter. You're lucky that I'm the only one close enough to hear. I just
Sammerin.
I want to shout him out, because he always had fun quotes, and his is Max's friendship. I was a big fan of it. Yeah. And even just, I think when they, like, left him and Tasana, and it was just the two of them, and she's like, you could leave, and he's like, why, like, would I? He's just a really good friend.
He is.
Like, Max is like, I'm gonna do this, and he's like, Kate, no question, like, I'm gonna, yeah,
he's always down.
Yeah, he's the friend that you need to have.
And aren't they just like good friends to each other? Isn't that just nice?
Yeah, it's true.
Very last one that I have, the only quote I have from Mother of Dawn and Death and Dawn.
Oh, right, yes, I do have one for that.
Is Cadwin to Aoife.
Oh.
And he says, 180,000 days, and I thought of you in every one.
I would also like to add in his stars quote and his
He
now
stars
Aoife,
when they're doing it.
when he's describing what sex feels like. Yeah,
It's stars.
It's like stars,
yeah.
and his orgasm.
Yeah. Now
superpower.
and go.
Now, Aoife. That's the tattoo I'm gonna put on my body. Now, Aoife. We did just do this in the last episode, but I'm going to do it again because I did really like it from the third book. I know how greedy tragedy is. It consumes everything. It consumes hope. It consumes faith. And in the absence of hope, the only thing that seems worth doing is nothing. The only perfect action, the only path forward. But I met someone once who told me that it's privileged to do nothing. Many people never get that choice.
Preach.
Right? You go, Max.
You go, girl.
Yeah. Also, their whole wedding vows I really enjoyed.
Love.
That's right.
Okay, but more importantly, Jamie, do you have a cringe moment?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't find the quote for it. When Zareth has his ball, and it's like his party, and it was like so obvious that he was like trying so hard.
Yeah, nobody cared.
Yeah, and he just like he sucked, but I felt really bad for him, and I hated like that feeling of like no matter what he does, because he doesn't come from money, it doesn't come from like that life, that he's always going to be a joke.
Yeah.
And so just
that was so awful.
And he tried for his poor party, and everyone was still like making jokes about it, and he's like killing himself just because he wants people to like him and respect him, and him as a character is just cringe. But that party moment just like it really made me feel like ucky inside. I didn't like it.
Oh my god, I think that should be the only one. Yeah, let's leave it there. Mine aren't even real. Yeah, that's it. That's the winner.
Perfect. I also had Ishka Betrayal, but it's not the same.
Yeah, no, I had other one. I could no.
Yeah.
No, that's the real.
Because it physically did make me cringe. That's the real
premise of Cringe Moment is like a moment in the book that made you go like.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't like it.
Okay, casting hill you will die on. So this is a casting that we've done where like if someone's like, no, I cast Sandra Bullock, you'd be like,
yeah,
no, there's no universe in which Sandra Bullock could play this part because I have Jennifer Aniston, so
no,
right?
Yeah.
So I actually don't have a casting hill I will die on for this one. Mine is more of like this is a character where when I was reading the book, like there's no other person I could imagine.
Okay.
So you can argue with me. You can have someone else. I'm not going to die on a hill, but this is like the person.
Okay.
Period. So mine is Ishka. Chiwetel Ejiofor. Like I can't get him out of my head for this character.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, also by Ishka, that was who I can't.
Yeah.
Like the first time, that's who I saw, and the second time, and I like that we were both on the same page with that character, which is so weird.
Yeah, they are like a similar type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mine was also Moth. I had Jake Batalon. You didn't know who he was, but he will just forever. He's now 28 years old. Whatever. I love him, but he will just forever be my Moth, even though he doesn't have hair, and the Moth is like with just describe his hair all the time, but yeah, I don't care.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but care. Ishka is also supposed to be like gold hair with gold eyes, and you know, we don't care over here. Yeah. We don't care, because honestly, all of my castings I feel like in this series are just nonsense.
Yes.
Like there's not a lot that fit descriptions or age groups.
Yep, doesn't matter. It's a free for all.
My runners up are my Moth.
Oh.
Which was Bobby Hill from King of the Hill. Which I still feel is accurate. Very accurate. And then also the couple, Viggo Mortensen and Haley from Ultimatum Queer Love Season 2.
Oh, right.
They're a perfect fit for Cadwyn and Aoife. And I will imagine nothing else.
Okay.
And that's that.
I'm not going to argue with you. Okay. What next?
Steve Buscemi Award for Achievement in Multicasting. This is where we've cast someone multiple times, and they get to get this award because Steve Buscemi was our original winner of the Steve Buscemi Award for Achievement in Multicasting.
Yep. Back
in our ACOTAR days.
That's right.
So, do you have a nominee?
Florence Pugh.
I knew you would. I knew you would.
Yeah, she was my Tasana and then my Aoife. I just kept seeing her everywhere.
She's a tree. She's a tree also.
Yeah. Yeah. She's also, which, we didn't really shout out, but the creepy scenes in these books were so good. So she could also be one of those people too.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. One of the like the fae in the water that just spring out or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aoife's dad, I don't know.
Yeah, anything.
Sister.
Her sister, her sister and her mother.
And her mother, the whole family.
Florence Pugh.
Yeah. Congratulations, Florence Pugh. But I have another nominee.
Okay.
Justice Smith. We both cast this man unknowingly. We didn't know we were going to both cast him. We cast Justice Smith as Samarin.
Oh, right.
This was the first ever matched casting.
Yes, we did do that. Oh.
Is it going to be Justice Smith for Samarin and Samarin? Or is it going to be Florence Pugh for Tisana and Aoife?
I gotta give it to Florence Pugh.
I want to give it to Justice Smith.
Okay, but they can share it.
Okay, fine. Florence Pugh, will send it to you for the month of October. And then Justice Smith, you'll get it for November. And then we'll continue to switch.
Yep.
Steve Buscemi will go to your house and deliver the award back and forth until...
And he will make sure that it's clean. He will just, shine it a little bit in between.
That's Steve Buscemi's job. Yep.
Yep. He has nothing else to do.
Congratulations for your achievement in multicasting. Okay, ultimate loser.
I had Nira.
Uh-huh.
Because, but then it makes me sad giving it to her at the same time.
I know.
Like, I don't want to give it to her. But it makes me so angry. That scene where you're watching Max not be able to understand what's happening and she's saying lies so that he goes into the prison. That's what makes me give it to her. Is just really for that part because I've never been so angry at someone that all of that happened and I understand so much of her, but just that part, how you could then do that to him. Yeah. No, she gets it. Just that part made me. Now I'm angry again. I'm mad. Yeah. I hated how then she was like, no, he did all this and he is a prisoner of war and he killed all these, no.
Well, we know that she didn't believe it, but she was just doing everything that she could to stick with her narrative of I need to do anything I can to stop the Fae from coming.
Yeah, I get it, but no, I'm angry.
My first instinct for Ultimate Loser was everybody.
Yep.
I just put everybody, question mark.
Yep.
Does everybody lose? Is everybody a loser? And then I was like, I'm going to give it to Esmerus.
Oh!
There's so many losers, but
you know what? Just all the Thrall Lords.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Lady,
that's
what's
where
her face?
We started. That was the beginning.
Yeah.
It just, it was hard to pick, and I picked Esmerus.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I'm also going to give it to Lady Zora.
She's thrown in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the slavers. You too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one and the same.
Yeah. Screw you guys.
I'm
mad at you too.
You tell them. Overall MVP. This is the last one.
Tisana. Okay, Tisana. And then I forgot I had as overall MVP Max's personality.
Oh, so what we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
And
I just forgot to add that into that.
Yeah.
But referencing all the stuff we talked about. But yes, overall MVP is Tisana. And I think in the last episode we said the quote when she was going over the boat. Just the representation of her growth in all three. I mean, she started off the books eating a horse. And look how far she came. Oh, Christine lost her earphones.
I forgot about the horse.
She never stopped trying. And then the situation she would put herself in and just be like, cool, yeah, it's fine. You cut off my skin. I have a whole other plan. Her brain just constantly in overdrive.
Oh, do it. Fuck with me.
Yeah.
Cut off my back.
I don't care.
What?
You want to send me to these other people where they're going to tattoo my body and cut off all my magic? I'll forgive you. It's fine. I understand.
She's fun.
And she's just and then so understanding at the same time of people. With Rayshay, she was able to. How she's able to read people as well.
Do you know what? It does remind me of Oren from the Play to Prisoner series, and how we get someone that is so, like, experienced trauma and overcome all of these things, and yet is still able to maintain their goodness and being able to see,
still right and wrong, and
right, they don't have well, not that Tisana doesn't have tunnel vision, but mostly, like, she is able to look at people and, like, try and understand, like, where they're coming from, or, like, see from different angles to see the goodness, or, like, just understand people in a different complexity, be really good with people. I think it just makes for such a enjoyable lead, and maybe that's why I like those series so much. I like the clever gals. I like the gals with empathy, and I like the gals that also are able to stand up for themselves. Like, that combination is really appealing to me.
Yes. And she knows how to create a cinematic moment.
Yes, she does.
Like the
she
red
likes
dress.
To make a scene.
Even though this didn't turn out really well for her, but when she, like, drank the wine at the party and then, like, smashed it on the ground.
Oh.
Was it drugged? Yes, but she didn't know that at the time.
But similarly, when she's in the red dress in the last book, she doesn't know that the Fae King is coming, and she's making this big speech, and it's so good. And it's so good, and then he walks in, and she's like, wow. Run.
Yeah.
Okay. This was such a difficult one.
Yeah.
I think I want to give it to Ava.
Yeah.
I've already said stuff about her, so all that stuff.
All that stuff, repeat that again.
All that stuff. But I do think she's, like, a really good reflection of, like, what would happen to us if we were in that situation, right? If we were, you know, made into Riche, and then we had ourselves kind of reborn into this body, like, what would be left of us?
Yeah.
Which I think is, like, not just a theme with Aoife, but a theme with, like, Ishka and Nura and everyone else. Like, what would you do if you were in that situation? Even if we think of Xerath, like, if you were grown up how Xerath grew up and wanted to, like, lead and do things, but you didn't have the advantages. Same with Nura. What would we do if we were given different circumstances and we didn't have the privilege that Max had?
Yeah.
How would we be as people if we were put through all of that stuff? And I think that's, like, maybe the MVP is Carissa Broadbent.
Oh, that's a twist.
Yeah. Well, because now I'm just like, oh, the reason that I wanted to give it to Aoife is really just the reason I wanted to give it to all of the characters.
Everybody.
That really, like, nobody is the good guy or the bad guy. Everyone is really a product of their circumstances and what they do with their circumstances and the decisions that they make, what they prioritize. That's what makes this series so interesting, that you can't say good or bad for literally anybody, even our main people.
Yeah, which, like, we had talked about with, like, the war, and, like, you guys are all doing the same thing.
Yeah, there's no winners here. It's just like, let's not make everybody extinct.
Yeah.
Okay, Carissa Broadbent, you win.
Yay!
You win, girl.
Good for you. I bet this is so exciting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We have covered the Shepherd King duology. We have covered the Play to Prisoner series. We have done
partial
the first 3 of ACOTAR. We have done now the War of Lost Hearts series. And we have some standalone books. So check those out if you haven't already. Next up, we got our October book club pick, which is A Dark and Secret Magic by Willis Kinney.
Sure.
It is set in Halloween, and it has witches, and it's a cozy read, and so that's what we're going to read for October. And our next series is
Twilight. Get ready, Twihearts, by Stephanie Myers.
Yes. Do 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 do
do. Look out, Forks. We're coming.
What team are you on?
Team Jacob. Team Edward. Or
Team Charlie. We're so excited, you guys.
Yeah.
So excited.
It's going to be so nostalgic.
I don't know about you, but it's been a good 15 years since we read the series.
Yeah.
So let's take a look-see back.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
It's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
If you're not already following us on social media, we are Books and Booze Podcast on TikTok and on Instagram. Wherever you are listening to us, it is incredibly helpful to follow, to give 5 stars, to comment, anything. Again, it's really, really helpful, and we love you so much. We will see you in October.
Yay!
Doo-doo.
Happy fall!
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh.